Hey guys, good morning. Another morning of not really pulling it together. I think today I'm going to wash my hair. It's official. It's going to happen. So I wanted to tell you about an experience I had yesterday because I think that it's a good, honest thing to talk about and to just put out there and think about. I don't know what day I'm on, but I'm pretty sure it's over like 25 days-ish, 28 days-ish, that I have been in my house. I have only seen the things, around my yard and in my house and that kind of stuff. And I went out yesterday in gloves and a mask with my husband and my kids. Just on a car ride, I found myself wearing gloves and a mask just to the weirdo who was in gloves and a mask just to ride in my car. Literally didn't get out of the car. But we were dropping off a case of wine that somebody bought of our wine, and they weren't outside. We just dropped it off and left it on their porch, and then we came back, and we just decided as a family to ride and just see, the water and I don't know, just kind of get out. And I had this really weird experience because I thought that I was going to feel so happy to have that experience, and I did not. I felt really anxious being out the whole time in the car, even though I was just in a car and we had masks and gloves and whatever. We were prepared for anything, and I thought that it was going to be fun, and instead I felt really anxious. And then I had this really intense feeling when I got home about what it's, truly what it's going to be like for all of us when this lifts and when this is hopefully better and safer and we can go back to normal. And I know that I'm going to want to go hug my friends and go back to a restaurant at some point and, high five all the people and businesses that I love and adore, and I'm going to go back to work, and all of those things are going to happen. And I thought until yesterday that literally it was all going to lift, and I was just going to run out the front door and just hug people and scream and just be yes, we're free, but I don't know that that's how I'm going to be, and I don't know that that's how a lot of us are going to feel. I think we will have spent a long time indoors in isolation, in fear, in anxiety, in worry. And those are all very intense, real, deep things. And so I just wanted to say to you guys who haven't had that experience yet, or those of you that have and agree, or those of you that are not sure how it's going to feel, it feels weird. Now, granted, I didn't really go anywhere. I was just in a car. So it wasn't that big of a deal. And the world isn't normal right now. But I do think that when it is, even if the light-filled, happy, joyful part of us wants to run out into the street and hug everybody we see and go right back to a restaurant for a big, awesome dinner or something, I think that it is going to take a minute. I think that there will be a pause, and there will need to be a compassion and an empathy and a gentleness for ourselves to take a breath, sit in all that we've been through and all that we've been thinking and feeling. Anyway, I guess what I'm just trying to say is that I think we're all going to have to give ourselves some grace and realize that this situation is extraordinary, and it is intense, and it is deep, and it is profound, and it may take a minute. It may take a minute before getting in your car and driving somewhere and going into a restaurant and hearing someone cough near you or sneeze, as we do in life, or going back into the world feels good again, safe again, truly happy, and doesn't come with a moment where you go, is all this going to happen again? Did they actually get it all? Are people well? Are we okay? Should we be celebrating? It's just going to take time. And it's going to be beautiful, because when we get there and we do feel free and good again and safe again and only worried about small colds and things like that, and we are with our friends at restaurants or high-fiving the people that we love in businesses and all acknowledging that we're back and that life feels normal again, it will be beautiful and it will be great. But I learned something very important yesterday, just for myself, that no matter what I tell myself and my little, funny little heart and mind of constant like joy and positivity, it's real, it's scary, and you got to give yourself some grace and some compassion and some love, and it's all going to be okay. I do believe that. I really do believe that.